Little boy, I made him with stuff from my balls. It sounds so gross, but that's science. And he is naked most of the fucking time. He's 5 years old and out of his goddamn mind. Naked all of the fucking time. He would be naked. Like, the only reason he wears clothes is it's required by law when you bring a child to California Pizza Kitchen that they cover their nuts. You know what I mean? Like, if he could run around fucking nuts out at CPK, he would. Anyway, that dude teabagged me. Yeah, the worst way to wake up. Of all ways of waking up. And I lived in California, so I've woken up to earthquakes. And when I was 17 years old, my mom kicked me out of the house because I was a fucking dick. She was right. I was a giant fucking dick. I moved in with my German grandpa. He was a bigger dick than me. That's where I got my dickishness. I inherited it from him. He wanted me to get a job that summer, so he would wake me up by pouring water on me if I slept past 9:30 in the morning. Swear to God. One morning I slept to 10:05. He brought the hose into the house and turned the hose on me. No fucking lie. Then made me clean it up. Not as bad as having 5-year-old balls dragged across your sleeping mouth. He fucking teabagged me. I cannot put too fine a point on this. My 5-year-old son teabagged me. And not because he knows what it is, like he's never played Halo, you know what I mean? Like he's never been on Xbox Live going, fuck you, noob. But still, he teabagged me. Because he was trying to climb over me so he could wake my wife so they could wish me a happy Father's Day. The worst fucking Father's Day of all time. Because there's no coming back from having your 5-year-old teabag you. If that's how the day starts, a Guitar Center gift certificate and pancakes just don't fucking turn that shit around, you know what I mean? And somehow my balls are worse. Like, if you lined my son up and looked at his balls and then my balls, and first of all, I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing? Why is this happening? But mine are worse. Like, mine are super long and covered in skin tags. Like, not covered, like 6 of them, but 6 is too much, you know? That's a cool visual, right? No, you hate me? How about another visual? All right, my balls look like a flesh purse full of rotten eggs and broken dreams. Fallen Origin, I feel the need to make my punchlines more metal. So how about this? I'll scream the first part and then I'll go Cookie Monster on the punchline. How am I even gonna fucking do this? My cock looks like a Sharpie sleeping on top of 2 dirty old beanbag chairs. That's the most metal cock joke ever. Oh my God, that's fucking stupid. I'm gonna start doing that at comedy clubs and bum people the fuck out. Why'd it get really weird in here? So I do roast. This is a true story. This is only the second time I've told it, and it just happened, but I figured it's perfect for here. So I do roasts sometimes, and like I made fun of, did the Bob Saget roast. I made fun of Cloris Leachman. That was mean and fun. I said that she looked as old as the dirt she's buried in. Really mean. I love telling jokes like that because I get to be really mean. Like, most of the time I'm really mean to myself, but when I do a roast I get to mean to other people. So I've done like metal roast now because I'm in this world, and I did the Zakk Wylde roast. Yeah, anything? And the Corey Taylor roast was this year. Hold on. No, I went hard at the Corey Taylor roast because I went into it going, this is a metal roast. Like, I'm gonna bring metal into comedy like I do already, but I'm gonna make this roast like the most metal thing people have ever heard. So I went really hard on purpose. Like, I said some mean shit to Sebastian Bach, and he's still not over it. Like, he's still on Twitter crying about it. I said that I was gonna do the same jokes I wrote for Lita Ford, but I still want to fuck her. I said his face was melting and it looked like he'd just seen the Ark of the Covenant, and for the nerds, and he was really sad. But I went hardest after Clown. I went after Clown, and this is so mean. So the story is, I'll tell you the joke in a minute, and then I'll get to the... So I'm in LA the other day, and this roast was 8 months ago, and I see a dude that was at the roast, and he goes, "Hey man, did you hear about any fallout from that roast?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Well, you know, the shit you said to Clown," and I remembered right away what I said to Clown, because it's fucking brilliant. And he goes, "Clown's really bummed." So what I said to Clown is I said, "Which one are you? Are you the dead one?" And I know, I know it's mean. And I had other metalheads go, "Dude, that's fucking too much." Like when Scott E in a band that named himself after a fucking cattle disease says, "Nah, that's too much. You know it's too much," and that's why I said it. And then I go, like that wasn't enough. I go, "Why aren't you the dead one?" Well, because sometimes you got to follow a punchline with a callback, is what they call it, and it's a meaner part of the joke. And I know it was brutal, and he really bummed out. But that's not my thing. I wasn't going after, because I actually like Slipknot, like not all the time, but I like some of it, and I felt bad, and it just made me, I want to do that to bands I actually hate. You know, like, let me roast Imagine Dragons, or some fucking bullshit like that. Like, put me in a room with Imagine Dragons, and I will walk out alone. They will all be dead. They will all kill themselves. From just 10 minutes of me going, "Imagine Dragons, imagine me kicking you to death." Vampire Weekend, I'm pretty sure you guys suck 24/7. Just the weekend, fellas. I've made juggalos cry. I did a joke about juggalos, and I thought they'd all be like, "Fuck you, man, I'm gonna get you with my hatchet." But instead they were like, "Fat tear, meh." I'm sorry, juggalos. That wasn't what I was going for. I get like in shitty bands, I have like 3 Crocus records, so I can't make fun of anybody for like in the fucking Insane Clown. Well, yeah, I can. What's next? What should we